So, Jeff, welcome to Golftec. I've got you on the left, Tiger Woods on the right. Don't get confused when you look at this. We're fixing the swing on the left. So, couple things with their setup position. Doesn't look overly bad. From the down the line view, like I said, we'll break down the front view as well. If there's any one thing, I mean, I'd maybe just a little bit more knee flex. I mean, just looks relatively straight. For like a Tiger, again, just a little bit more flex.
Yeah. Okay.
So just two words I like to think of at our setup position: athletic, yet relaxed. Two key words right there. But again, nothing overly major. When we get Tiger started, shoulders, arms, and hands are going to work together. Okay. And again, you do a really good job of this, staying very well connected. Because if I watch Tiger, look at his shoulders, his arms, and his hands are all moving together, right? So look at the logo on his shirt. So he's starting to turn. That left shoulder's working downwards. The right one's working upwards, okay? Really good positioning by Tiger. Again, he's going to be a little bit above plane. Most tour players are, okay? Again, getting you back. Obviously, you got that sway. That's like our trigger. We'll talk about it. But when we start taking that golf club away, if I look at what starts happening, golf club's a little bit too far to the inside and a little bit shut. Okay. So if I look at where that club position, it's actually not overly bad as far as club face. Again, could be a little better, but it's just too far to the inside. Your hands and arms, your hands are forcing the golf club to move a little bit faster than the rest of the body. We got to get it all to work together. So usually anything to the inside like this usually ends up going upwards, because if I continue to turn, that should end up around my waist. But so you're gonna have to go up eventually. Right arm starts breaking down, pretty quick. So again, what's that going to do? It's going to start leading to a lift. With Tiger, again, pretty simple. Should have been all straight lines, not my. Pretty simple view of kind of how everything works. And then from here, everything continues to turn, right? Hands and arms stay out in front of the chest. Gets to his top position. I left that circle there for a reason, where that club was halfway back. From here, what are we doing? Start lifting a little bit.
Yeah.
So position-wise, it's not bad. But again, because of the lift, what's going to happen on the downswing? Right, and we got to tomahawk chop it, right? So we just want to make sure those arms stay a little bit straighter going back, create a little bit more width, and keep that club on plane, okay? Too far inside, back up to the top, right? So, but again, for the most part, it's not that bad. Again, I told you a couple little things.
So can you recover from something like that at the top?
You just gotta have good timing. Yeah. I can see why we start hitting some heavy shots.
Yeah.
It just because you're getting the club up, and then then we go ahead and just slam it into the ground. So one other thing that I look at too. I mean, when the hips don't move as much, tour average hip turn is about 45 degrees. Okay. So usually when the arms go up, lower body stays too quiet. So we want to get the hips to turn a little bit too. We need a little bit of rotary movement. Tour average at the top of the shoulders about 89 degrees. I told you it's not that bad of a position. We just gotta get there a little bit more fluid would be a good way.